So we're going to be looking at the power to power rule. And as a quick reminder, if we said, hey, what's 4 to the third power? That means 4 times 4 times 4. The exponent is telling us how many times we're multiplying the base by itself. Or if we just had x squared, that would be x times x. Now if we had something like, hey, what is x to the 5th power to the 4th power? Well, we take what's inside the parentheses, which is the base, and we're going to multiply it by how many times the exponent is, which is 4. So we would say x to the 5th times x to the 5th times x to the 5th times x to the 5th. And all we have to do to simplify this is add up the exponents. So 5 plus 5 is 5. I don't know if I said that 3 or 4 times, but if you add up those 5s, you're going to get x to the 20th. The shortcut way is just to take the two exponents and multiply them together. So 5 times 4 is 20, and thankfully that'll work for all of these. So if we had 5 to the negative 5th power to the negative 8th power, we just multiply the exponents together. So negative 5 times negative 8 is going to be 40. So our answer would just be 5 to the 40th power, and that's all there is to it. The next one, x to the 4th to the 6th power. Well, 4 times 6 is 24. So our answer is going to be x to the 24th power. The one below it here, y to the 5th, to what power is going to equal 40? Well, we know that the rule would be 5 times this question mark needs to equal 40. And then we can do that in our head. If we're not really sure, the opposite or inverse of multiplication is division. So let's divide both sides by 5. And that's going to give us 8. And likewise for this last question, question mark times 2 is going to equal negative 12. So what will the question mark be? Again, you might be able to do this in your head, or the opposite or the inverse of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. So we divide both sides by 2, and we get the question mark there will be negative 6 as our answer. So if you have any kind of questions, ask your math teacher.